crafty friends, it's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations. I'm going to bring you today a shaped card, and I'm always looking for different things to do with the star framelits because I felt like when I bought them I was only using them for Christmas time and I really haven't pulled them out since. So I scoured the internet and came across this 3D card which I thought I would share with you. So what we're going to do is take your standard card base, and this one I just happen to have in blue. You fold it in half, and with your folded section to the top, I have down my magnetic platform and my clear plastic plate on my Big Shot. You're going to lay that down, and you're going to take your biggest star framelit, oops, and you are going to line it up to the bottom of your paper, and you're going to have a point that points off from the paper, and this is going to give you that hinge right there so that your card will open. So then you take your clear plastic plate and put it over it and run it through. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the Big Shot out of the way. I will just explain to you what other steps I used instead of having that in my way. So when you take it off, this is what you're left with. Your little fold. So now in order to hide that square, because clearly that doesn't look very much like a star, you take this framelit again and run it through with the same cardstock so that you have the full image. And what we're going to do is adhere that down to the front of this. So I'm just going to do that with some liquid adhesive. Alright, so you're going to line these up. It will dry clear even though I'm getting my fingers all over it. Alright, so then what I did is I took this large star, set it in the Big Shot, on top of some silver glimmer paper with the next star down, and you line them up. Sorry if I grabbed with the next star down, which is this one, and you line them inside of each other and make it even all the way around, and you run that through. And what you're going to be left with is this outline of the star, which I'm going to adhere to the outside of our frame like that. If you wanted it to be thicker, you would go the next size down in the center. So you'd put your biggest one down and then line this up, and you'll get a wider border. So it's however you want to do that. I went for the thinner one. So I'm gonna try not to stick as much glue on this as I don't want it to squish out the sides. I didn't test it. It may be wide enough to put mini glue dots on as well if you wanted to adhere it that way. That's another option. So then with the wet glue, the best part is you do get a little bit of time to place it where you want it and adhere it down. So that's our card so far. So then I took the third star down and I cut out a white piece of cardstock. And I am using the Bravo stamp set, which is a photopolymer stamp set. Some of these stamps are huge in here. So in order to figure out which one I liked best out of the sayings, because they come on these little sheets, so I lined it up on it and I said, oh, okay, that wouldn't fit, this one would fit. So I went with You Did It, because one, I like the handwriting. So I have that mounted on the block, and I'm going to stamp that kind of right here, because I have 3 stars that I've punched out in the matching glimmer paper using the star punch from the Itty Bitty Accents. So I have punched those out already. So I have 3 of those to put underneath the words when I get them all stamped on. And I think that the color I'm going to use is Night of Navy. We're going to use this ink. Just ink up this stamp. And I'm not sure if I've used this one before, so I am going to do it on my scratch paper first, just to see how it comes out. And I really like that font. So we're going to line it up here. You did it. Then I have some mini glue dots, and I'm going to adhere my stars. And a tip with the mini glue dots, keep your paper over them, because if you do it this way and you go to put those away, all of those mini glue dots are going to be everywhere. This whole package is going to be stuck to everything, and it is just going to be frustrating. So make sure to leave some paper over them to protect them when you go to store them. And then I'm just going to put a little liquid adhesive on the back and put it to the front of our card. So this Tombow comes in a white version or this clear one. So the clear one I found at my local craft store, and Stampin' Up sells the white version of the Tombow glue. And so there's a quick little pick-me-up card, which is 3D, which opens up, and they're going to wonder how you made that fancy thing. I really hope you enjoyed today's project. Hop on over to my website, which is mariesvermontcreations.com. I hope you have a great day.